And the top spawn position on Vonnie Resort Station in the purple trunks, representing gravity itself. Well, Team Gravity. It is the one, the only Fiasco, who is down one game currently.
What a fiasco for him. Ba-dum.
Ugh.
And down in the bottom spawn on Varney Restart Station, it is the victor of the previous game. One game away from moving on to face Hart in the round of 16. It is Blysk.
And Hart's going to be a very hard opponent to beat, but we'll see if either of these Protoss players can really show themselves and make it there. First, you got to beat your opponent here in the round of 16. So you're saying we'll be the round of 8. Nothing too crazy. I'd love to actually see like a really quick proxy. I mean, I doubt either player will do it this time, but only one gas so far for Blysk, and actually a decently early gas. This could be an interesting deviation.
Did you say when this gate went down for Blysk? Because it's a lot earlier than Fiasco.
Maybe a 10 gate. Oh, he's probably going for a 10 gate.
10 gate. I think a 10 gate's earlier than this. Like, there's not a huge amount of difference, but it might have been like a 11 or 12 gate.
12. It's probably a 12 gate then, because I've never really seen an 11 gate in a active pro players build roster.
Maybe.
And looks like, oh, what did he cancel? Was that a cyber
pylon
or a gate? Pylon? Oh, okay. All right, looks like being a little bit indecisive here. Goes for that cyber core. And on this other side for Fiasco playing pretty normally, but he will be scouting. I love this. He knows that his opponent really enjoyed the Stargate, or not enjoyed, but he knows his opponent can have that opportunity to proxy on this map, especially on this map. There's lots of interesting places, and he's making sure he gets a nice scout off onto his opponent.
Yeah, I think it was actually Blysk last game who scouted, whereas Fiasco elected not to. So, instant kind of role reversal here. Blysk is going to be taking a little work harass here as his second pylon finishes up, and that Cybercore, starts to get working on a warp gate in just a second. There we go. So,
yeah. Kind of sadly, he doesn't quite spot the gateway timing, but he does see that cybernetics core was a little bit... actually, he may not even spotted that cybernetics core, and he cannot tell how long this stalker has been made. So Fiasco, I'm guessing, knows something's not right, but it may be a little bit hazy on exactly what the timing of what his opponent is doing. But it looks like he's opting for Stargate here, and I mean, it is a very defensive tool, but maybe he's planning on doing basically what we saw in the last game. Just defend as you harass a ton with your Oracle and get as much damage and probes as you can done.
Maybe. Of course, that was what Blysk actually did to him, so maybe he was like, oh, well, you know, that was pretty annoying. Maybe I'll show him a piece of his own medicine. But, perfect scout here. And actually, Kiwikaki doesn't even see that Fiasco knows. Fiasco just catches the target on the edge of the Delnaga vision. Oh, man. Kiwikaki, you've got to find a bit of a better place to put this Stargate down. I think if you put the pylon on the high ground and you put the Stargate like one hex where this pylon is, it would hide it. But either way, Fiasco knows exactly what's going on. Should be 100% prepared for this. Yeah, actually, perfect response. Phoenix is coming out from Fiasco. Any situation, this is going to be a winning move, whether it's an Oracle or whether it's Phoenixes from Kiwikaki himself. And yeah, now this Stalker kiting can take down the Mothership core. Eventually, unless it receives support. Although, actually, Fiasco loses his Mothership core, and that is not good news to him at all. The one thing it does come out, but it can't really do anything against these two Stalkers. These two Stalkers are a real threat to Fiasco. They can kite these probes, not if they get surrounded, though. Mastery Core's just about going to get them back. But very good start for Blysk, trading away for 4 probes. However, we're not going to see much good come out of this Oracle. The Phoenix queued up behind it is not great news for him either, because Fiasco is going to have 2 or 3 Phoenixes by the time this... Oh, 3 or 4 Phoenixes even by the time this hits. And,
ooh, will they spot it? Oh, they do actually spot it. Both of Fiasco's Phoenixes spotting that. They do have the option to take down the Mothership core also, by the way, because it is so low health, but it looks like they may just patrol the skies over the Stargate for now. Finally, here's another Stalker out for Fiasco.
Yeah.
He's got the Mothership core queued up. And looks like he's going to try to get rid of that Stargate, and yes, Blysk knows it. He can't really produce anything, especially with 4 Phoenixes on that. And now he has a big, crucial decision. In a Stargate versus Stargate, it can come down to you have 1 more Phoenix, but now he can't go Stargate, and he was almost forced, or he can't go Stargate, but he doesn't have an alternate tech path. Or he started his alternate tech path, but he already committed a little bit into that, so this is looking decent for Fiasco here, but he did lose that Mothership core and a couple workers, so it's gonna be really key here to see what these players kind of how their tech choices. Obviously, we see Blank into the Phoenix, but it's gonna be key to see what Fiasco does after this, whether he keeps moving into Phoenixes or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a pretty tough one to call because Kiwikaki, he does have his transition. He's doing a pretty similar thing to what he did the last game, but this time he hasn't done nearly as much damage with his Oracle. He's in fact done no damage with Oracle, potentially negative damage because he's just hurt himself really, and Fiasco doesn't really care. These Phoenixes are still going to be able to help out in fights. However, this Blink is finishing up. Fiasco doesn't have anything comparable to that. We look at his upgrades. Yeah, he's got nothing. Just his Stalkers are going to be flat out Stalkers. Blink's going to be great for outmaneuvering the Phoenixes in Stalker versus Stalker fights, everything. But Kiwikaki, the Stalker counts are relatively even, and if the Phoenixes come in and lift up 4 Stalkers, that's not going to be a great situation. They're going to start lifting up Phoenix Stalkers, focusing them down. The Photon Overcharge though is going to force Fiasco away for now, and that's going to buy time for Kiwikaki to finish up his Blink research, and that's going to be a big help for the next engagement.
Yeah, Blysk will have his Blank when this happens and be able to do the next engagement, but he's bought himself a little bit of extra time with this Photon Overcharge. Fiasco only has lost a Zealot so far. He may actually lose more, though. There's 2 Stalkers, 3 Stalkers going down. Phoenix is desperately trying to pull up some Stalkers, but, I mean, he's not actually just picking them all up, which I think he should, instead of picking them up and shooting at them with the other Phoenixes. It looks like Blysk is actually coming out ahead of here. Fiasco has put so much into this. He has no production, he's not making anything at home, and he put everything into this attack, especially with these pylons. It looks like it's been completely negated, and it looks like Blysk is moving across the map. GG, good luck. Blysk, 2 zeros.